bad was the defense tonight?
It was pretty bad. Transition defense was bad. You know, half-court defense was bad. We didn't get any loose balls. Their effort, it would look like we were the team that's been struggling, and they looked like the team that was trying to, you know, make the playoffs. They played great. They passed the ball. They took good shots. They made extra passes. They made hustle plays. You know, as bad as it was, there were about 3 loose balls late in the game that, you know, had we come up with it, something might have happened that it, you know, turned the tide. But, you know, I told our coaches early in the game that I've seen this the last 3 weeks, and I think we've lost a lot of defensive intensity, and we got too many ball stoppers now. You know, we're not making the effort plays. So as a result, you get beat by a team that you know, you gotta feel for because they deserved it.
What do you mean? Would you mind elaborating on what you mean by ball stoppers?
Well,
Just holding the ball and not.
they hold the ball when people come to help. We don't throw it. We don't make the extra pass. We don't change sides with it, so it's easy for people to load up. And you know, that makes it tough to get to the offensive board because, you know, if you can load up, you usually have inside position. That was disappointing, but I was disappointed, you know, in Minnesota. I was disappointed the last 3 or 4 home games we've had. Excuse me.
You were settling for a lot of jump shots late when it looked like maybe they should have been driving to the basket more.
No, we were in the bonus with about 9 minutes to go, and we kept telling our guys to drive the ball. We also talked about changing sides on the break, on missed shots, running a little early offense. We talked about rolling hard every single time out. And it was like you talking to a wall. Somebody wasn't interested in listening. And we got caught up with the referees, everybody complaining on every play. It's obvious what they did, how they took it. So, you know, one of my players was asking me to, you know, say something to protect them. It doesn't help. You know, can't just, you gotta just play through whatever happens. But usually in this league, teams that execute and play hard generally are pretty successful, and we have to do a much better job in those areas.
Larry, when I ask this question, I'm not implying that this is the reason you lost the game, but I'm curious about something that seems maybe to be a little bit of a trend. Are you noticing teams making a more concerted effort to take Gerald and Jack out of the game and just risking what anybody else offensively will do? Okay.
Not at all.
Okay.
Gerald's not getting the ball enough. And it's not because of what people have taken away from him. If the ball don't go from one side to the other, we generally take it down one side. If the ball don't get to the other side,
yeah,
might as well forget about it. So, you know, that's as simple as it is. You know, we were talking about it. You know, all I did yesterday was get him to run. And I told him every missed shot runs secondary, which is through, get the ball from one side to the other. We ran it twice. We ran twice tonight, late in the game. You know, one time we got a layup, one time we had a layup and threw it away. But again, it doesn't matter. You just move the defense, and then it's hard to take anybody away. It's easy to load up if somebody catches the ball and just stands. You know? then maybe, yeah, they say, maybe you're scouting us and saying they shoot, they don't pass the ball. I think that's something that I would, you know, there's a lot of guys you talk about in our league that you double because they're reluctant passers, but we just gotta do a better job. I gotta do a better job. Okay?